Hey, what's up, guys? It's another episode of Sports Talk. It is me, Sir Pulse Gamer, and we are just waiting for our co-host, Kenton, to be right in. So, yeah, if you guys want to talk about anything, I'm here to talk about it. We're just waiting for Kenton to get in. He'll be here shortly. Hey, Phil, how you doing today, my man? You doing good? Yeah, we're waiting for Kenton to hop in, and we'll get the show started. All right, Kenton. I'm still waiting, bro. Still waiting. So he's gonna come in. He's trying to load. You really gotta use your laptop, man. It's taking a little while for him to get on, but we gotta wait. We're waiting for Kenton. All right, Kenton. But my late grandpa's birthday today. Oh, okay, nice. What are you guys gonna do to celebrate the birthday today? Yeah, it does take a long time to load on the phone, but Kenton, you really gotta use your laptop there. Boom, 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 boom. All right, Kenton, come on. Let's get the show on the road here. That's nice, man. That's nice, Phil. Say hello from me. No, say hello from me to your grandpa. All right, we're still waiting for Kenton, so but he will be here shortly. I'm hoping. Okay, let's go, Kenton. Chop chop. Or do I have to send you another link? Let me send you another link. See if it works or not. Because this is taking a while. But what a hell of a game last night. What a hell of a game last night, guys. Hell of a game. Let me see. Let me see here. Can do it. Okay, he's in. Let Kenton in here. Finally.
Yeah, I'm here.
So how you doing, baby?
Okay.
Yeah, Phil, we're gonna talk about that. Dude, that was a horrible finish to a game. I mean, that was horrible.
Yeah, I didn't watch the game. Those are the movies. I should have.
I was happy with who won the game, but I was not happy how the game ended.
I was watching it because the movie theater forgot my popcorn, so I had to go back out, and I saw that the game was tied 14-14.
Yeah, but oh man, yeah, but you know who ruined the whole game?
The refs.
Yup. Oh my god, that was a horrible finish. Oh my god. Yeah. Before we get to the topic, how you doing?
I'm here.
It doesn't seem like you have the energy.
No, I'm just.
You okay, buddy? You feeling good?
I just feel like shit. I'm angry. So
You want to say something to the audience before we start? What's going on? So they know how to support you, stuff like that.
nah, just be empathetic to others. Realize that there's a lot of people out there with different backgrounds of who they are. I think it's really bad that the climate we're in as just a nation. I don't leave it as that. There's some other personal stuff, but I don't know. Country over party. That's what I'll say.
Okay. And yeah, did you hear the news about Phil? It didn't work out with the girl.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I see it now. It just popped up for me.
Hey Phil, is it okay if I tell Kenton what the girl said to you? Dude, I think what the girl said to him what told it was totally messed up.
What was it?
Phil said I can tell you. The girl asked Phil on the scale to 1 and 10, how do I look? And you know, Phil is honest, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he told the girl, I think you're 8.5 or 9 out of 10. And she got mad about that and told Phil that Phil was only a 2.
Oh, well, that's fucked up.
just because Phil was honest and said you're 8.5.9,
I don't know how to actually take that as offensive.
I'll take that any day.
He's like, shoot, I get called 7s and 8s, and I appreciate it. That means I'm better looking than the average man.
I'm a 5. I can admit that. I'm a 5 or a 4.
Yeah, you a 10, Jay.
Oh, well, yeah, right. Man, I appreciate it, I really do. Really?
You could always do what I do. So like my personality is a 10, my looks is 7.
You're full of it. You're full of it. You're a 10 and a 10.
Yeah, thank you. But
And
yeah, no, that's messed up.
Yeah, Chief said that, dude, that is fucked up. Sorry about
he said I've had news for 6 or 7.
Phil, come on, don't sell yourself short. You're a 9.
You work with horses. That makes you a 10 in my eyes.
And look at that. You can't think you a 10, man. And that's great. Yeah, but isn't that messed up?
Yeah.
I mean, just because he was honest, that's messed up.
Yeah, the girl I was talking to, I stopped talking to her because she was boring.
She was boring?
Yeah, I asked her what she liked. Okay. I just go off on her rant of stuff I'm passionate about. You guys know that. But it wasn't like a rant. I was just like, oh, I like this. I like basketball, blah, 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 and other stuff.
Yeah,
And then I asked her, what does she like to do? And she said, I like to eat, sleep, and watch horror movies. And I'm like, oh, okay. Then I asked her what horror movies does she like, and she said, I like a lot.
if you have to keep up the conversation, it's not a good sign.
Yeah. And then she had tattoos. I asked her what's her favorite tattoo. And then she says, I have a lot. And I'm like, all right, this ain't going nowhere. I'm done.
I mean, there has to be like communication between you guys.
Yeah.
I hate a girl that cannot keep up her end of a conversation.
Yeah, remember, she seems sweet, but I don't know. And
Yeah,
she's the one that liked me first, so I don't know.
maybe you guys are not a good fit.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I moved on. And then she's fan said I stopped talking to my wife already. Heard all her stories. You should be a comedian.
Does your wife know that
He's going to be like, yeah, she stopped listening to mine.
I hope she's not watching the podcast because it could be all bad for you. But yeah, you're too funny, Chief. What is that in your head? Is that a weapon?
Yeah, I got a little.
Good Lord! You dare shoot me? You dare shoot at me?
I was trying to shoot the camera.
And bring your camera?
I didn't even think about that, but I did. It was too late. The impulsiveness.
Yeah, you could have broke your camera, man.
Yeah, I shot it at my phone. So. But I'm gonna get like a big sign from like the NBA refs and NFL or something for funniness, and then shoot it at them. You guys didn't see that.
I saw that. Be careful, man.
So, but this thing's fun. So
yeah, but those things can be dangerous.
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of like fidget stuff in the ball.
Yeah, so.
It's funny. I see you read them first, and then they pop up for me.
Yeah.
Hello, traffic is gonna be hell. Oh, dang. Well, thank you for listening, so you're entertained.
Man.
Also, I don't think my laptop would help, Jay. Just because me and Ulysses tried to do live streaming on YouTube with it, and it was really, really bad.
Really?
Yeah, and the delay on it is ridiculous.
Oh boy. Maybe not.
Yeah, no, that's why I told you I need a whole just new computer or laptop that's more modern. Because even though it's from 2017, it should be well. It's just slow.
Maybe we can get your computer in here.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it in a couple as soon as possible. So.
When I reach my, I only need about another 1,200 hours that I can get my super chat, and then we can make a little charity fee to get your computer.
That'd be dope, actually.
Yeah. So,
yeah, I've been trying to like sell stuff that I have.
Oh, don't do that, man! Don't sell your stuff. We got the World Series. Oh yeah, that's gonna be hella traffic in LA. Because of game one. Because of the game one in the World Series.
Yeah, dang. I guess also because NBA season, and I missed a couple of the packet games because I've been live streaming with Jay on my Instagram page. Jackson and I are going to do my favorite highlights of the games that I missed of this weekend, or of the Packers. And I'm also still posting Bucks content. I posted the Bucks first game, and I'm going to post tonight's game too. I'm going to post a game time post before the game and then highlights after.
and it is Packing a Buck, right?
Yep, Packing a Buck podcast.
So
And I
yeah,
will finally start doing my own little short, like, breakdown videos or just talking about stuff.
yeah, I forgot. Go check his Instagram out.
And I'm going to start saving the highlights so I can now post those also on YouTube without the music that I've
Okay,
been using for stuff. So,
and look out for the new Instagram page that we're both gonna share for
yeah,
the
I'm
podcast.
just trying to find uh, password names that we both can. But if you find one, then send me it. So,
It doesn't matter to me.
okay. I just
You
want to
know me.
remember it because
You
I
know
made
me.
one. I made one and I forgot about it. So,
You know me. I'm lazy. I don't even check my Discord.
yeah, which I also have to pop in more because this I don't know why I people love Discord. I just haven't been able
I know.
to.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I just haven't been able to be like, I like this app.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. That I don't like it at all. But
I'm a 9, 10 as I look younger than I am.
who said that?
I guess I need to change my mindset. But manual. I was like, yeah, people always think I'm younger than I am. So I appreciate it. I take it.
I wish you could say that about me, man. I look old.
Hmm?
I look old.
You don't look old. I,
All right, let's get into the first topic.
the
Like,
Rams and Minnesota game.
it started out great. Both teams were moving the ball down the field, all tied up at 14. All of a sudden, the second half comes around. The Vikings can't do anything on the Rams defense, which, I mean, you know, the Rams, they're not that good of a team this year.
No, especially with all the injuries they had. But even when they did have their players healthy, they still were slow. So
Yeah, but for some reason, the Vikings cannot get a pass rush. And Matt Stafford did not get sacked in the game once.
dang, that's shocking for the Vikings defense.
Yeah, I thought the Vikings defense was great, but when they go up against good teams, they're they got exposed on defense. They got exposed on defense.
I gotta see a picture with you with a beard filled.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I want to see that picture too.
I was like,
They-
I look older. I guess people say I look my age with a beard,
Okay.
but I
Hey,
don't like I hate facial hair. So
hey, Phil, maybe you can load it up on Discord. But
all
yeah,
right, make it.
but the controversy ending to last night's game was the referees did not throw the flag for a face mask to Sam Dart.
Can I
The,
say something though? Where they were in the field, I don't think they were gonna win anyways.
they're on the 1 yard line, and the referee was right there.
But they were on the Rams 1 yard line though, not the Minnesota.
No, no, two of the referees were behind Sam Dart.
Yeah, I know that, Jay. But I'm saying, even though it was a bad call, I said like where they were on the field. Even if they got the call, I still don't think they would win the game.
Yeah, oh yeah. They're not gonna win the game, but it's still a missed call.
Yeah.
by the ref.
But I just feel like the way people are reacting to it, it's just like, oh, the Minnesota Vikings were on the way to the field. They're about to score. And
You never know. There was a minute and 49 seconds left.
they were, what, a score down or a score on a field goal?
No, a score and a 2-point conversion.
No, score on a field. But again, you were saying that they were getting, the defense was stopping them in the end.
Yeah, but you never know what happened. You never know.
I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying though, people are making a bigger gripe about it than I feel like people have in other. Like, again, that is the worst call of the season so far. That's opening at the end. But at the same time, now people are acting like it. Like, there's other calls that ruin the games more than that call. I'm sorry.
But the funny thing is, the guy who sacked Sam Darnold, he knew he grabbed the face mask. He knew it.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I saw the play. And yeah, I agree that it should have been called, but I don't think that was totally super game ending changing as people think.
Yeah, it wasn't, but
like, wasn't that Lions? Was it the Lions Giants or the Lions game? Like, where they got screwed over this year?
Yeah.
Like, that still was worse in my eyes because that was at the end of the game.
Man, but still, man. The NFL has to do something about the referees.
No, that's 100%. The refs are trash. And the fact that players can't say something in both leagues, by the way, both leagues fine the hell out of players for saying stuff.
Once you badmouth the referee, the leagues just find you, man. If
I was an athlete, I would just tell them to give that money to charity, and I'd keep saying stuff about refs.
I would too.
I'm like, hey, just keep giving my money away to charity, and I'm not gonna stop until you guys fix the refs. Especially in the NBA, they get paid full time. There's no reason they need to be bad.
Or I would then take my money and get some good referees.
Correct.
But yeah, if the Packers win this weekend, we jump up to number 2 in the division.
And even though the Jaguars suck, they just got off of a win, right? So they kind of
but that's the next topic, the preview of the Packers. The Jaguars are coming off of big victory, but they were playing one of the worst teams in the NFL.
Yeah, but that team still has to come out with a killer mindset, though.
True.
Mm-hmm.
But the rookie quarterback for the Patriots, he was lighting the Jacksonville Jaguars defense. They could not stop.
This week or a couple weeks ago? I haven't been paying attention to the Jaguars at all.
Last week game, it was the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New England Patriots. The Patriots rookie got like 200 and something yards and 3 touchdowns. What do you think that Jordan Love?
That means Jordan Love's about to get 400 yards with like 6 touchdowns.
Yeah. But I gotta say, the Jacksonville Jaguars, they do have a good run defense.
Mm-hmm.
But Packers, we have a great passing offense.
Yeah, we do. So
yeah.
I think, should I do a score prediction, I guess?
I'll give you my prediction first. I think it's going to be like 42-2.
Oh, I was going to go 48.
41. 48 is a little too much.
Didn't we get there already this season?
Yeah, we got that one time this season. I
Yeah,
forgot.
I think this would be the other game. Shoot, oh, we get 50 on the Jaguars.
Jeffrey, you know how hard that is?
Hey, the Broncos have it had happened to them.
Well, no, the Broncos scored
I'm,
70.
no, I'm saying when the Dolphins scored on them.
Yeah, that was that was crazy, dude.
The fines go to the retirement funds for the football players who are currently retired. And Manning says thanks, I think.
And I mean, that's a great cause too. If the money goes to retirement players, so
I don't care, whatever it is, just fix the damn refs.
yeah, I think the Packers are gonna handle business this weekend. But there is one concern I had about the game. One concern. It's the heat. It's very hot in Florida right now. And the Packers are not that good of a team in the heat.
Yeah, but I think maybe a couple days practice in Florida would help.
Yeah, that might help. I know they're down there right now. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what Xavier McKinney says, that if the weather is fine, then like if they're able to practice a day or so, that they'll be able to prepare.
Yeah. So yeah. So, I'm hoping we get the victory and we are still winning. It's a big showdown next weekend for the Packers.
Who'll be verse next weekend?
The Detroit Lions.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good game. In
It
Detroit,
might
right?
it might be for the division.
And that one's in Detroit, right? The
Uh,
last one.
no. It's at Green Bay.
Oh,
So it's at Atlanta. And then we go back to Detroit on Thanksgiving, I think. Again. So yeah. But yeah, your topic of that, let's talk about the opening. NBA opening weekend.
um,
Would
yeah.
you not play with that?
Um, the NBA weekend was pretty well. LeBron James and Ronnie James finally did their stupid father son thing. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of it anymore. I'm over it. That's just me though.
What was that stupid thing?
Ronnie James was allowed in the game for like a couple minutes, and then they did their cool little photo op, and then they put him back in the bench. It was very stupid.
Why?
So that they could break the record for him and LeBron James being the first son duo in a basketball game.
You know what I just heard earlier? Breaking news for the Lakers. The Lakers are letting Bronny James go with them to games, but then he's gonna go right back to the minor league.
Yeah, so they're gonna have him travel a lot. So he definitely belongs in the G League. He's again has potential. I'm not saying he's not an NBA player, but he's not NBA ready right now. I just think again it's just all performance for his dad, and again nothing against Bronny James. His dad rushed him to come to the league, and is stunting his growth. Everything I'm blaming is on LeBron James.
But
LeBron is a big baby.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is it the other players get to trouble with the team while they're in the G League?
Nope. Not unless they're a two-way player.
So why are they letting Bronny James do it?
Because I think he's on the roster. They gave him a roster spot instead of a two-way contract, so he's taking up an actual roster spot.
but that's not good for the team.
That's what I've been trying to say for the whole summer, Jay.
I didn't know. I didn't know he was on the roster.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. The guy that was outplaying him, that's not on a roster spot in preseason and summer league, didn't get a roster still,
So
and
you're
now
telling me
he's a
that
free
he's
agent.
taking somebody's spot?
Pretty much, yes. That's why I and a lot of people are upset. It's
Who can
just,
help
it's
the
just,
team?
it's just for LeBron to feel good. It's nothing to do with LeBron James. It has nothing to do with him being a great player or making an impact. LeBron just wants another accolade under his belt, and then just to play with his son, which for person wise, I get that's something people want to do. But we've seen it in baseball where you have a father and son duo who are actually good at baseball and they can be on the same field at the same time is amazing. Bronny James is literally the worst basketball player right now in the league.
So the basically the Lakers are like the New York Jets, trying to make Aaron Rodgers happy by
Yes.
getting by getting him anything he wants.
Literally, if they didn't sign LeBron James, there was rumors that LeBron James was going to leave. Hard rumors, by the way, not just like accolades like that happens to the Bucks or Packers and it comes out wrong. These are people with the team that says LeBron James is not happy with his contract situation. And then stuff came about like if the manager, like literally the owner and the manager of the Los Angeles Lakers in this year's draft, he called every single team and told them not to draft Bronny James. That has never ever happened before in an NBA draft.
Very interesting.
And he was picked in the second round for the 55th pick. The NBA only has 2 rounds and 60 picks. So that means also that someone else who was in a better position didn't get drafted.
Very interesting.
Yep. LeBron James played in one of the worst colleges because they didn't have a winning record, and he only averaged 4.6 points. I want to say it was like 2 rebounds, 3 or 6 assists. I think was the thing he had the most and what he's good at. And he was coming off the bench in a college team in his first year.
Oh,
Wasn't a starter.
you're talking Bronny James.
Yes. So I'm
All right.
saying he should have stayed in college at least one more year to see if he would make any improvements, would he catch up to the speed of college? Because he did not catch up to the speed of college. And now that I see him in the NBA, and he did play good his last preseason game, but he also played all 60 minutes of it. So I don't think I don't think in an average 30-minute game he still would not be efficient.
So
It took him.
He played all 60.
Yeah, he played the whole game on their last preseason game, and that's the only way he was able to score 17 points.
So usually, how much time do they usually play?
The most you'll ever see a player play in a game is like 35 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, basketball is more tiring than football.
Yeah, but like it was but it's generally shocking that JJ Redick had him out the whole game against the Warriors, which again was against their bench players, and that's when he was scoring. He was making plays, he was cutting, but then all of a sudden the next game, it just like it's out the window. Like he has his dad's mentality way too much, and he's not 6'9". Like he just cannot get away with the stuff his dad does. And I'm telling you, the reason I don't see LeBron James as the GOAT is because he's really lazy. I'm sorry. If LeBron James was any shorter, he would not be as great. He relies on his athleticism, and again, that's his God-given talent. So I'm not gonna take that away from him. But his effort is just not there. Like, of course, when he needs to clamp down or whatever, but he sucks at running up and down the court. He sucks at cutting for lanes. He sucks at communicating on defense. And when something misses or someone else cuts and that was his man, he just blames his team. Like, I'm sorry, he's not a team guy as much as runner. He's a fad guy. He puts on a face. I think he's one of the fakest players of all time.
Just like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Yeah, LeBron James is like Philip said, LeBron James is very, very selfish. And this whole thing has ruined the league. It's the leagues now. The league for a while has always been drama, stories, blah, blah, blah. But then we got out of that for a good time. It was just all about basketball. We've had 6 different champions in the last 6 years. Like, the way the meta is, and then the NBA makes a stupid second apron rule that should have been implemented in 2016 when we would see the same three teams all in the finals. Now they want to do it when all the small market teams are doing good. Makes no sense. Like the NBA is just backwards right now, man. So not only are the NFLs fucked,
You know what?
NBA.
You know what? All sports are screwed up, dude.
Well, yeah, and the NBA also did the TV contracts this year with streaming
Yeah.
platforms too.
Yeah.
So I just, guys, chat, what is going on with our leagues?
I mean, what's going on with sports? It's getting more harder and harder to watch.
Yeah, it's no longer a casual thing. They're trying to make it like a rich people thing.
Yeah.
All the betting, all the stuff. Okay, this is a hot topic. I'm a person who does not bet. I don't like betting because I think it ruins sports. That has nothing to do with fantasy football. I think fantasy football is fine. But betting, I think, is a big part of what's ruining the ecosystem of sports right now.
You know what? I was going to say the same thing. When people bet on sports gets worse and worse. The fans get like all worse and worse also.
Yep, and instead of fans becoming like fans of a team, then they become fans of a player. And I feel like American sports culture is losing that fan loyalty. That's why Europe right now is blowing up. Like if you see, also real quick, European arenas and stadiums don't have restrictions like America does. So when European fans say like, "Oh, we're already better than that," yes, because you guys can pop flares off in your damn arenas and stadiums, and we would go to jail for that. You know, if we did that at all.
You can actually go to jail in America for that.
And you can fucking thank the Mavs at the Palace, that stupid Detroit Pistons game where the fans started throwing shit in the court, and then the terrorism that happened in the early 2000s in America. That's why we can't have super high like and flags and whistles and all that stuff. Like,
wow, you're just letting the NBA have it, aren't you?
Yes, because I'm also tired of European fans shitting on American fans like we're not as passionate. Like, no, we just can't be as reckless in our damn stadiums as you guys can. Like, you know how many fires happen in European stadiums every year?
You know what? I see people smoking cigarettes in the stadiums in European.
And like, yeah, they just don't care the restrictions. But at the same time, though, European stadium puts so much money into their stadiums to fix all the damage that happens to it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I feel that she played for my WNBA team, bro. I think she would have contributed better if she worked on sport. No, fantasy sport is very. Well, I wouldn't call it fantasy football.
I guess if it's like you're putting money on it in that point, yes. But I meant like just like the fun leagues that people have. My bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. Bet fantasy football or like money fantasy football. Yes, I can.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But when I said fantasy football, I meant like Jay's leagues with you guys, where you guys just have who has the best record. You know, like
or there's no money, but I will have like a prize at the end.
Yeah, there's other ways to make it where it's less like, because again, that becomes addicting when it's money. That's like, people just get addicted to that. You know, I put $10 on this game, they win. It turns to $50. Now I put that $50 into another game. Oh, I just lost all my money. You know, and they'll keep going back and forth. I just think it's better for people to just be like me and Jay. I just like the game as it is. I just like the game of basketball. And thankfully, there's a league that allows me to watch it. Like,
you know, guys, I do play fantasy football, and I do go crazy when one of my players don't score. But that's the fun of it. Yelling at people on your fantasy football team.
Yeah, but yours is fun frustration when a guy has 100 or grand on a game or something like that. They're freaking out. They're like, ah!
Oh yeah, and then it's at least Korean fans dance and find something to do for the next three. Yep. You'll be amazed if you go to like a baseball game in Korea. You will be amazed how many people don't even focus on the game. They just have fun
I was
in
like,
the
yeah, it's a gathering for them.
yeah. It's like a whole party, dude. And maybe we'll take you to that kind of a party when
Ooh,
we go to
sounds
a
cool.
baseball game.
Did you guys hear the Milwaukee Bucks owners have bidded for Milwaukee to get a WNBA team?
All right.
Yep, we are now part of 13 or 15 teams or cities that have bidded for a women's NBA team.
Nice.
So I'm hoping we get it. It'd be cool. More basketball for me. So
Yep. And I was not too happy about it. I also have a bit of a crush on her, so I know.
yeah, she's a baddie.
And felt that I would sit scared him if passion for felony.
That's crazy. You know that both and the NFL and NBA both have a guy whose nickname is Scary Terry.
Oh, you read it?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the guy for the NBA?
Terry Rozier. He plays for the Charlotte Hornets. Or no, he plays for the Heat now. My bad. He plays for the Miami Heat now.
Yeah, my Scary Terry plays for the Washington Commanders.
Yeah. And your guys is probably better than
Yeah, he's
my
a,
Scary Terry.
yeah he's one of the top receivers in the NFL. It's interesting now. Things are looking up for the WNBA. It look like,
Yep, they said that because they only have 16 teams.
yeah, okay.
They want to get to the NBA right of getting up to 30 to 32 teams.
So they want
Okay.
to have like a whole league.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Because they know that if they get more teams in, that can potentially mean more travel, but more revenue.
But the question is, are they going to be compensated to play it? Just like
hopefully so.
like the men that played in the NBA.
Hopefully so. The competition's gotten better, popularity's gotten up, and I'm not going to give it all because of Caitlin Clark. Yeah, she's helped, but NBA was right. The WNBA was rising before she get in there. I just think she is at the peak, and I don't even think we're done yet. So
Okay. All right.
trust me, she's not bad. She's one of the best 3-point shooters ever, but she's actually pretty overrated. And she had the most texts out of all players last year, and people were trying to say that she was getting bullied.
And Phil says, I would love to have a Milwaukee WNBA team.
Yep, it was announced last week that we bid. I don't know when updates for it will come, but I'll definitely keep an eye on it.
But then what would be the perfect name for the team?
The Milwaukee Does.
Milwaukee Does.
It's a female deer. And we used to have old WNBA team, or not WNBA, old professional basketball team for women in the 70s, and that's what their name was called.
Okay.
And I think that'd be a great callback, or if anything, just similar to deer. I just don't want it something dumb.
Oh, okay. He said it may be up, but they lost 40 million. Wow. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, they're still one of the leagues that are always losing money. There's a couple other leagues that are lower than them, though. So, like, I'm pretty sure tennis doesn't make a profit, but that's also they do and they don't. It's weird.
Yeah,
Look at the money stuff. Like players make profits, but I guess it as a whole does not.
Yeah. So yeah, as a whole, no.
And then
All right.
soccer and the MLS is still losing money, but they're gaining really fast.
Oh, you mean the soccer?
Yeah, MLS league, yeah, Major League Soccer. They still lose profit, but their margin's a lot smaller now though. And
But you know what?
most teams are making a profit. There's still a lot of other teams that are not.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to get every single team in their own stadium because those are the ones that are making their best profit.
So when is the next televised Bucks game?
I can literally look for you right now. Well, today they're having it on.
Yeah, I don't think I can stream tonight.
They're having it on FanDuel Sports Network, Wisconsin. I have never heard of that before.
They have a Vandals.
I think because Bally Sports got bought out again.
Okay.
So I think that's what they're called now, FanDuel.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking right now.
Like when's the next game on TBS or no TNT or ESPN for the Bucks? Maybe we can do that.
It is Monday against the Boston Celtics.
Oh yeah, I can't do that Monday one.
Yeah, and that is on NBA TV too.
Yeah,
So
I'm doing the Monday night game.
let's see.
And so, honestly, of all the four major leagues, the biggest for the NFL and the NBA and the NHL and the MLB.
Um, the next game on ESPN is against the Bulls on November 20th,
And what day is that?
a Wednesday.
We can do that.
Oh, wait, never mind. It's a home game. Oops.
And is it on ESPN?
Yeah, it's a home game though, so I won't be able to watch with you. I'll be there probably.
Oh, you will? Okay. Never
Yeah.
mind then.
Oh, but the next Tuesday, the 26th, is against the Heat, and that's on TNT. So you get to see Shaq, Ernie, and Charles Barkley.
Oh, my favorite duo.
Yep. So that's the 26th of November.
November 26th.
Yep, Tuesday.
That's like 2 days before Thanksgiving.
Yep.
I
I think
guess
that'd
I
be
guess
cool.
we can do that one. If
Yeah,
you
that'd be
want.
cool. Yeah,
And if you
sadly, the Bucks for some reason this year don't have a lot of primetime games. I told you the NBA is really disrespecting the Bucks. We have two top 75 players of all time, and we were second in the East last year. And we have the least amount of televised games out of teams that were in the
oh
playoffs.
yeah, look at Green Bay, man.
Yeah, Green Bay also got disrespected.
Yeah, we don't have that many primetime games.
Yeah, no, I'm really mad at the NBA. They screwed us off. They told Milwaukee to make an arena, and if not, we'll lose the Bucks. And they also said if we make an arena, we're guaranteed an All-Star game. We make an arena, the Bucks stay, and it's 2025, and now we have no All-Star game. And I don't care. The All-Star game sucks, but it's because I care for my city, and that's literally at least $9 million right away to the city
Yeah, that is
that they
true.
have taken away from us because they said our airport was too small. Why did you tell us about that 8 years ago when they could have put plans into it? And now we're putting plans into it. Like, I generally am not a fan of the league of the NBA. I just
So,
like the sport.
like, how big is your guys' airport?
It's not big. We don't have like it's big, but we don't have like. So you have to go to Chicago sometimes. Like we don't have right of ways with every single city.
And how long do you have to drive to the airport?
From Chicago's airport, from
No, where do you
Milwaukee,
live?
about 20, 15 minutes. Not
Okay,
that far.
not that of a drive.
No, our airport is not that bad at all. It's just the NBA is being really picky snobs.
Okay.
And they lied to us because we put $500 million into our uh what would you call it, our convention center, and we upgraded it. We got a new arena again. We have a now the Deer District, which is restaurants and all that stuff. Like we
Right.
did all that stuff, and we were guaranteed an All-Star game, and then just like airport's not big enough.
Okay. Man, that's
So
so.
so they just kept throwing excuse after excuse after
Yeah.
excuse, making us do stuff, making us do stuff, promising and then just lying. So and they wonder, and people wonder why they get booed every time they come here and everything. No, because they never show us love, or just they didn't even show us love, just respect. Like Stephen A. Smith, the reason I don't like him, he's like, oh, that's just the weather. It's the weather. No, you called us crappy and boring, and we're literally in the top 10 or top 20 most like appreciated like cities and for National Geographic's topcities.com. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff that we got. We literally beat New York for best city in America for a foreigner magazine when they came to visit. Like Milwaukee's very underrated and is on the rise. Yes, we have a bad crime, but every major city in America does.
Hey, Milwaukee's getting the NFL draft next year.
Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay.
So, and that's going to bring a lot of money to the city of Green Bay and then the state of Wisconsin. So I appreciate that. I don't think these events are that cool in my eyes, but I just love the way they help the economy, and it does bring attention to my home.
Yeah, it does. It brings recognition to that state.
I guess to talk about other news real quick in the NBA, the Detroit Pistons, even though they lost, looked competitive, looked good. Um, the Dallas
What about
Mavericks,
my Indianapolis Pacers?
boo.
What?
Your center. I don't like the Pacers right now. They talk too much for not doing anything.
I'm a big Reggie Miller fan.
Oh, I love Reggie Miller, but I don't like the modern team you have right now. They talk for a team that has not won a championship, has not made a big playoff run. I know they went to the playoffs and went to the Eastern Conference Finals last year, but they had one of the easiest ways there.
Mhm.
They just haven't really proven anything. So they just talk too much for being a young team.
Oh, you mean like the Chicago Bears?
Yeah. They're literally the equivalent in the NBA of the Chicago Bears. They were a mediocre, bad team for a decade, by the way. Now they finally have a decent, good team, and they just talk all the shit because they beat the Bucks. Like, guys, we have a ring. We literally owned you guys' record for the last 5 years. It's not what you guys think it is. It would literally be like if the Packers won two. No, if the Bears won 2 games of the Packers. They'd be like, yeah, you guys suck. I'm like, calm down. We have your 14th years is 6. Like, like, come on now. Like, it ain't that big of a deal. It's like the little bro who just gets a little cocky sometimes, Like, shh. That's how I see them.
like, like when you go off at me.
Hey, you start most time.
I'm the goat. I'm the goat.
Here
Just
in LA, we're gonna have another ASG this time at the Intimate Dome. That's on top of everything else, including tonight the LAX's upgrades, like having a train filing to go through the airport or shuttle. It's
wait,
cool.
you guys, LAX never had a train that went to the airport?
No, I know that California has like a $1 billion train thing that took China to make theirs in like 5 years, and it's gonna take America like 15.
Well, we have something here called BART. It's like a subway. It's like a subway. It takes us to San Francisco, San Jose, all over the area. But now they're trying to make a connection that goes all the way to LA. But they've been talking about it for like 8 years already. So
Yeah, we have a tram system called the Hop that
okay.
a lot of old heads hate here because they're just old, angry people.
People.
Because they think that it's a waste of time because they're like, it's not long enough. And I'm like, of course, all tram systems start off small, you idiots.
Yeah,
You
it
got to
is.
see if it's worth upgrading, and it is worth upgrading. But
Oh man, you're gonna hate Korea's subway station. It is so confusing.
I bet it is.
I got lost. I got lost in Korea trying to take the damn subway.
Is it the writing? I'm guessing.
No, the writing is in English, but
Oh,
when you want to go somewhere, you gotta hop off, get back on the other train, then get off again, then get on again, off again, on again. Finally, I I go screw this. I go up to the street, take a taxi, and it took me like 4 minutes to get there, and I took an hour and a half in the subway just trying to figure out where I was.
dang.
I'm like, damn. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that is wild.
okay.
Yeah, no, you're right, Manuel, because I was watching a video. I like trains too. But yeah, it started off that way, and then it just kept rising and rising and rising. I don't understand why. I guess because American companies are ignorant, but I don't understand why they don't go to like um, designers or architects that are engineers, whatever, people who help make these train systems that are in Japan and Europe, like have those people come here and help our system out because they're able to build train tracks and stuff. I get Europe's small and Japan's smaller, but like China's not. And they again they built a huge train system in what I want to say like 3 to 5 years, and then they built like a whole actual connection thing in 10. Like I just think America's lazy when it comes to trains and other
Yeah,
infrastructure.
well,
We want to be a car dependent country because you
yeah,
have to pay an insurance, you have to pay for gas. It's just a system that keeps you in a loop. And if people
yeah,
like me who doesn't really I want cars, but I shouldn't really need to rely on cars. I could take the tram that connects the neighborhoods or the train that goes. Like people don't realize we don't need just nationwide trains. We should have local trains.
yeah.
You know,
I agree with you on that. I
and our
told
roads need to be smaller to add more back paths, walk paths.
yeah,
Like, there's so much stuff we can do. Another reason why American roads are so big, I guess, isn't even for cars. It's for fire trucks. There's a law for fire trucks because they're so damn big that roads have to be wide.
yeah.
So I'm about to solve the problem right now. The 25-year-old who's not a politician, just go to the European trucks, but keep it the American model. just smaller.
I hate those trucks.
Yeah, I don't like the European trucks, but like I like the front of the American truck, but just make it smaller. Just you really can design, keep the look, but just make it smaller. That's all you got to do. Because the European trucks, even though they're smaller, they still have they literally have all the same tools American firefighters have.
Yeah, they do.
They still have water tanks that firefighters have. Like, it is just, it's just weird.
All right, let's get to the last topic. What happened?
Joel Embiid is soft.
Uh,
He's
that's kind of blunt.
that I don't like using that word because I think it's the wrong way to use soft. Because soft is people can be soft in a great way.
Yeah,
Polite, empathetic, whatever, approachable. I think so. Instead of him calling me him soft, I'm gonna recorrect myself. So forget that. Um,
He's injured.
He's a lazy, scared, wimpy guy. There you go. He's cleared to play football, basketball, and he just is choosing not to play. He literally said that he will never play a back-to-back game in his career again. It's because he refuses to take care of himself as a millionaire who plays a sport, take care of his body, do the stuff that he needs to do. He'd rather just do his stuff his own way. He was cleared for a while. He was going to play against the Bucks that we got missed opportunity to see a great competition. And he just sat out. The NBA right now is investigating him and the 76ers because he should not be sitting out. And he's missing the first 3 games of the season because of a shoulder injury. So it's not looking good. I think he's very weak-minded for it.
Well, he might have an injury. You don't know.
He's missing games after he made that statement about not playing. He also is really inconsistent and has been injured a lot. I get that. But he has done nothing to change. He's the same weight. He's one of the heaviest players we have. He's done nothing to lose that weight to help maybe get the weight off his knees. And he's an MVP caliber player who just does not show the effort. He's not a good leader in that standpoint. And he's one of the most dirtiest players in NBA history. It's just, I don't know. I don't hate him like other people. But this move made me really, not stand him. Giannis played with an overextended knee in the NBA Finals in 2021, and he won a championship. This man has a little boo-boo and he's like, I don't want to play. And again, he was cleared to play in the opener, and then out of nowhere, they didn't have a practice. They didn't come, and the thing is, they didn't even report it. It's a shoulder injury. They didn't give any details or anything. That's how you know it's a fraud injury, because every injury I have, it's soreness to the shoulder, sore muscle, a shoulder strain or a muscle strain, whatever. I'm gonna be Grayson Allen defender. He's only dirty in college, man. He grew up a lot and he matured. That's a stigma that he's not even on the Bucks no more. I'm gonna get. He's not dirtier than Joel Embiid. That is a pure fact. College wise, yes. NBA wise, he's not done anything. That Alex Caruso shit. Alex Caruso went up and it was a play. We see it a lot. Again, if it was any other player, people wouldn't make a big deal. It was clean. I've watched that play so many times. I've debated people about the Chicago play where Alex Caruso broke his wrist. They both went up. He swats down. Alex Caruso lost his bounce, and he still falls like that. Alex Caruso is one of those players that just really falls awkwardly when he goes for layups. So, and then there's a play that people try to see where he tripped Derrick Rose. Grayson Allen was literally boxing another player out, and that player pushed him, and that's why his foot stepped back, and Derrick Rose tripped over it. But because, again, of his past, which I get, he was a dirty player in Duke, people think everything he does, though, when he touches somebody is intentional. Also, Draymond Green is also worse than both, so.
Ooh, I'm sorry to hear about that.
I had COVID and the flu shot on my shoulder blade, and I was better within a day because I was working out last Friday.
Harsh.
Yeah. No, I found out that I have a sinus infection, so.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Look, you went to the hospital?
Yesterday.
And they told you?
Yeah.
So did they give you any medication?
They just told me, he gave me over the shelf stuff. He said if I don't feel better by this week, Thursday, plus a couple of days, then I should go in again.
What do you mean, screw the Warriors? Phil?
I don't like the Warriors besides Draymond Green. But yeah, it's time for them to go away. Other teams' time, like my Bucks.
What the hell? You know where I live, right?
I have a Warriors hat, Jay.
You know where I live.
It's like they were my favorite team, and then Kevin Durant went there. Besides, not my favorite team, but one of my favorite teams.
Yeah, that was a stupid move. I don't know why we got Kevin Durant.
Because he was a free agent, but that definitely ruined. I was like, and I'm no longer a fan of the Warriors. I still like them, but
I mean, he could have won a championship without the Warriors.
yeah, he should have stayed in Oklahoma City.
He
They
needed the
actually probably would
Warriors.
have. They actually probably would have won a championship in the next 2 years, if I'm being honest. Especially during the Warriors Rockets series, where if the Thunder were still a thing, they definitely would have beat the Rockets. And I think just because of how inconsistent the Warriors were, they would have won. And the Kevin Durant's legacy would be better, and people wouldn't hate him. Yeah, fuck the Celtics. Yeah. Did you know their fan base has their most racist fans? Because NBA players report getting called the N-word the most there in Utah Jazz.
Well, yeah, that doesn't make sense.
So yeah, and then I just see it. Yeah, he said fuck Boston in general. That city is so scum. It's all right. Yeah. So you can vouch for me then, Philip, right?
Now let's don't get nasty about these cities.
But I don't know. The NBA week was, I'm gonna say, a little bit disappointing. Let's say subpar. The game action was good, but
Well, the game that we did was kind of disappointing because it was a blowout.
almost every single game in the opening week was a blowout, Jay. That's why everyone was like, yes, basketball's back. And then we all look what's on the court and we're like, well, that team that wasn't supposed to win won. Oh, that team that wasn't supposed to win won. Oh, that was a blowout. Blowout. I was just like, what's going on? So, yes, I don't know. I think this is probably might be the most even that I've seen the NBA. Like, there's, of course, bad teams. I'm going to say there's guaranteed 8 bad teams. But other than that, I think every other team is like, you never know. Could just go off one day.
So who are the bad teams?
Washington Wizards.
Okay.
Are probably going to be the worst.
So they might get the number 1 pick in the draft.
Yep. Now these teams aren't like it goes from a gap from after the Wizards stuff. I'm being honest. The Rockets, they could be a play-in team. The Bulls, Detroit. I gotta think of more Western teams. Man, I don't know. Look, because there's just everybody is decent. Everyone made moves. Oh, okay. Here, Detroit, Brooklyn, Washington. I said. Oops, and my app crashed. Oh, there it goes. I hate it sometimes. So yeah, so I'll go over the list one more time. So Wizards, Nets, Hornets, they might be middle team, but not so well. The Raptors aren't going to do as well, and the Bulls are going to be mid-tier for the East. For the West, the Rockets, the Trailblazers,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's it. If I'm being honest.
Okay.
I think the West is going to be the most out of the two division conferences. The West should be tighter. And the East has more of the mid-tier teams, but the top of the East is really, really competitive, Jay. I'd say the top of the East is more competitive than the West, but as a whole, the West as a whole is more competitive.
Okay.
So yeah. So
they put 30 in the target player. Ouch.
dang, that's not right. And I used to be a Boston Bruins fan.
Yeah. Okay, before we go, you want to say anything?
Again, go follow my Instagram page. I want to get a lot of followers on there so I could also make money from there. um, I will again keep trying to do my best to stay positive and keep going. Uh,
That's all you can
again,
do.
please, yeah, again, all as I wish is please be caring and loving to others. Um, try and again, I know we don't like talking politics, but if it ever pops up, try and educate them as much as they can and. Yeah, don't yell at your nephews if they don't agree with you. That's
Wait,
um,
hold up. Can I say something?
yeah,
You know when you told me about your uncle, right?
yeah.
He was yelling at you.
He said I can explain the situation. So he sent me a video of four black men talking about Donald Trump, and he was showing it to me because hey, look at black men, they like Trump, and convinced me. And I told him the guys you sent me are grifters, and they're toxic masculine podcast that like disrespect a lot of women. Told him I'm not going to give my time watching that. I already voted, and I already know who I want. I said I'm very disappointed in him, and who he's voting for, and I left it at that. And he said, "Well, you don't work, so you don't understand," and started belittling me, attacking me, and
Uh,
he's in his 50s. This guy, and the fact is, my uncle never hits me up to ask me if I'm okay. He never checks up on me. He's not involved in my life consistently like that. For him just to randomly text me that stuff, it'd be different. It'd be
is he
different if
white?
he was there. What'd you say?
Is he white or African American?
My family's Hispanic, but he's white Hispanic.
That makes sense. The white people really love Trump.
I'm not gonna say his stuff, but I know my uncle dealt with some traumatizing stuff that still doesn't make it right because I've dealt with the same stuff, and you
Yeah.
don't see me being a angry piece of shit if I'm being honest. So it doesn't make it right, and I scolded him. I snapped on my uncle. I told him I'm not going to family events at his house no more. Um, so I
Now,
don't. I hope he change. I hope he changes his mind because I feel like he's voting against his family. My family came here through immigration
yeah,
like everyone else. I believe that we're one nation. We have to be empathetic, be neighbors to each other. I don't like this arguing. If it was any other, again, I'm sorry guys for talking about politics. I get it. If it was any other race, I could probably give two. If it was any other candidates, or any other candidate for Republican, I think I would give two shits because who cares? But this is not a normal election.
no,
I want,
it's not. It's
I
a
want people.
Trump is
Sorry,
a threat to our country right now.
yeah, and I want my future to be well, especially until I'm young. I also want to have kids in the future, and I want them to have a safe place to go and live. You know, I have a lot of foreign friends that don't want to visit this country no more.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I miss America being the trendsetter, like where people want to come. You know, I don't like that we're the laughing stock. I don't like the divide. I don't like feeling unsafe. You know, and I was telling my uncle that like you're voting against your own nephew, man. Like again, any other election, I wouldn't say any of this stuff. Wouldn't be this deep to me, but this is different, guys.
But he does have the right to vote for a different candidate than
Yeah,
you.
he can. Yeah, anyone can vote for whoever they want, but
Yeah.
I am going to judge you. I'm more if to me, if you vote for Trump, you're morally incorrect. That's just how I that is
Yeah.
my opinion. That is how I stated. Just because again, he's taught me not to touch women. He's taught me my uncle has taught me to respect women. You know, the way he used to talk
Yeah,
to me
but that's
about
the
guys.
opposite. Yeah, but
Oh,
that's the opposite of Trump.
that's what I told my uncle last night. I said everything that you told me, you are now going against.
Yeah, because all the allegations that women made
He
toward
has 26
Trump.
SA allegations, and he has more pending. And he was also acquitted for actual assault against the
Yeah,
Jean woman.
and then he paid off the porn star for doing something. Keep this in mind that he wants people like my parents to be deported. They just
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I have my cousin, his daughter is again a girl, and I told him like you're setting an example. Like, God forbid anything happens to my fucking cousin, I'd lose my shit. But what if something happens to her? He's gonna vote for someone who's want that stuff. It just doesn't make sense. And his problem, guys, right now, what I want to tell you is the reason he likes Trump is because of Social Security. He doesn't like that people are getting Social Security.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He just thinks everybody's abusing it. And I told him, who cares? He makes good enough money. You should get benefits. The government takes advantage of people all the time. Who cares if people take some money? You don't know where your taxes are going to anyways.
And you, guys, I want to tell you, we're not a political channel here, but when last time when Trump was president, I had a hard time getting my insurance from the government. My social security was not good. I couldn't even see my doctors that I used to see while he was president. But he put in laws for a cut down in benefits. So I lost all my benefits while he was president of the United States.
Yeah, and people don't realize it's not just about me, Kenton. It's about Jay. It's about Manuel, his family, Philip, Chiefs fan, every subscriber. Again, we're Americans. We're one nation. We have progressed so much from so much trauma, so much pain, so much divide in the past. And it's just like what happened. We're going backwards all of a sudden. We learn history to not repeat it.
Yeah.
So again, sorry for bringing politics up, guys. You guys already know I was going through stuff mentally with my own stuff to try and stay positive, and then just to have my uncle text me randomly and just add to it was a gut punch to me. So I do feel better, less stressed, even though I am worried still, like everyone else. But having great people in chat, this community, I know from what everyone said who we're all voting for and we're all doing the right thing. Hopefully in 4 years we have more options or better stuff we can go through.
We have some subscribers that are voting the other way, but it's okay with me too because it's their rights to vote for whoever they want.
Yep, I will say though, I still appreciate you guys that are on that side, but I would really like for you guys to rethink about your decisions. Please do more research. Stuff is out there obvious. If it's an ego thing, you gotta recognize that even if your own family member has those views, it's okay to let go. I get that it's hard to try and go against your own family sometimes, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Man, your dad said he hates Trump more than he. Yeah, I like Ronald Reagan. I think
he was literally one of our worst presidents of all time.
I think he was a good president.
He was, but he's better than Trump, but he's definitely one of the worst ones we've had.
Yeah. Also, I wrote down but yeah, but remember there's a lot of people that are supporting you. So
thank you, and I have to keep reminding myself that I guess I'll talk about it because I also want to be relatable, not just for my stuff, but and going through mental health. I was very the S word because again it's YouTube is weird about that word, so I don't want to say it. But I no longer thinking that way, even though I do get depressed, down, and sometimes hopeless. I always feel like I deserve to live and keep going and stuff. Jay is a big part of this podcast, even though again it's not numbers wise, blah blah blah. It's just something for me to look forward to every week, and I kind of want to be an inspiration to other people who deal with the same problems as I do.
Anything I can help with.
So, and I appreciate you guys for always tuning in. this is something new for me, and again, I appreciate it. It's something that I've done consistently now for a little while, and it's a part of my life now. So
We did this for about 21 weeks. We started our first show June 14th,
man,
but we took 2 weeks off because I went on vacation.
yep, we'd be in episode like 21 right now.
I'm sorry about that, guys. I needed a vacation.
No, you're good, Jay. There'll probably be a time where I might miss one. So
It was after all the football season and all the off season problems that the Packers were having. I'm like, I just need to take myself out of this and get some relaxation and not think about sports.
yeah, if I'm being honest, I want to relax in a hot tub right now. That's what my body needs.
Oh, that sounds great.
For real, I generally might just go to a hotel just to go in a hot tub.
That's fair.
Yep, go there for about, I don't know, 30 minutes to an hour and just allow my body to
That's
relax.
fair enough. Anywho, gonna be wearing my Dodgers hat. Oh, don't say that in front of Philip. Philip hates the
Yeah,
Dodgers.
Phillips protesting this World Series.
And he hates the Yankees.
Yep, and Dodgers. Sorry, Manuel, I'm also not a Dodgers fan. That's only because I think that MLB is the worst major league because they don't have a cap and the Dodgers are just allowed to spend anything. So they can give me some money and then I will be a fan, but you know.
That's crazy, dude. No cap.
Yeah. That's why they got a what's his face from the A's?
Angels.
Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking Angels.
Showing Tane.
Yeah. That's definitely how you guys know that I don't pay attention to baseball when the most popular player's name I don't even know. I know Aaron Judge, I guess, but he's actually the only Yankees player I like.
And also, he's going to the Bucks game tonight, right?
Yep. I got my headband ready.
So he's going to put out some more content on his Instagram, so go check it out.
Yep, if the Bucks win, I'll post our celebration song that the group sings or chants.
And once again, give them the name of your Instagram.
Packing a Buck Podcast. It's all one word, no spaces. My logo is the Bucks logo with the Packers logo inside the antlers.
Yep. So
I appreciate the follows. I'll post stuff, and I was like, no, Jay's not going live today. So
no, I am tired. Yeah, I got up at 1 a.m. Went to the gym, went for a swim, and just sat in the hot tub for an hour. And I almost drowned in the hot tub today.
What? How does that happen?
I fell asleep.
No, that would do it. That would definitely do it.
And when my head went under the water, I woke up. I'm like, where the hell am I? But yeah.
I just hate that the MLB allows that. So I don't really hate the Dodgers for doing what they can do, but I just definitely dislike the league for allowing them to do that.
Yeah, I don't blame the team for spending all that money.
No, I blame the league.
Yeah, you gotta blame the league because they allow teams to spend all that money.
I just don't like the Dodgers because they're in LA and that gives them the amount of money they can spend.
Wow, you just insulted the whole city of LA.
Well, I'm gonna. Oh my God! Stop texting me about that. I voted already. Sorry. No, I'm still getting people to ask me to vote for Trump. Sorry.
Oh, I get this all the time.
And I told one guy who is in their system that I already voted, and they keep sending me stuff.
I get this all the time, man.
Yeah, I don't know what happens. I guess the system must be broken because I know last time I voted, I stopped getting text right away. I don't know why this year I'm not.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, anyway, guys, Kenton is going to the game tonight, so give it some love tonight and go to his Instagram page. If you're not a subscriber to the Instagram page,
yep. I'm about to post
just
right after.
give him a follow. It's so easy. It's just one little button.
Yep. Yeah, you guys find me on Instagram. I'm gonna make like Bulls post for game 2, literally right after the stream. So.
All right, Daniel. Yeah, we're just about to finish right up.
Yeah. So yeah, you're good, Manuel. So thank you for stopping by again, talking.
Yeah, thanks for
Appreciate you.
stopping by. Thanks for the support. I want to thank Phil also for the support, and also Chiefs fan, and also I want to give a shout out to Lucas. His birthday was the other day because he called himself Cerebral Palsy Game 2.0.
Yep. And Taterheads was this week, right?
And Taterhead's birthday was yesterday. He turned 24 years old. Happy late birthday to them.
Oh yeah. So.
And for me, I'll be back this Saturday morning and Saturday night. For the
What's Saturday? Oh yeah.
No, Sunday. I mean, scratch that. No Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, and I might be here too. So for the Packers game.
Oh, you should be here for the Packers game.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm gonna be there for the Packers game.
But like I always do, I do the Packers game and all the primetime games. So you're gonna find me here all the time on Mondays and Sundays and Thursdays.
It's gonna be a good week. So.
But like I always said, and my prediction video is coming out tomorrow, every Saturday.
Hey.
I gotta go talk to Jackson if he's finished.
Yeah, get on it.
But like I always say, guys, stay safe and stay positive, and that means you kept it. Stay positive. And your audio is off. We can't hear you. Anyway, guys, like I always say, stay safe, be positive, and always go Pack Go. And I wish you would stop doing that. I wish you stop doing that. And always go Pack Go. And I'll see you next time. Stop it. Stop it. But I'll see you Sunday, guys. All right. Peace.